let's make connections. What do we have today? What do we have today? Basketball is interesting because that's very specific. I mean, it's the sport or it's the ball used in the sport, and that's it. It doesn't, I mean, most of these words can be used in many different contexts, but I don't really think this one can be. But I don't really see anything relevant to anything else, to be honest, with respect to that, so maybe I'll leave it. I do see a sling and a sour. These are categories of cocktail, like a Singapore sling or a whiskey sour. That's maybe a bit far-fetched, but I don't know, a punch is a category of cocktail as well, in a way, or a mixed drink anyway. Although there are individual cocktails with punch in the name. Oh, fizz, like a slow gin fizz. Okay, actually, I think this is probably right. Are there any other possibilities? I don't see any other things that are cocktail categories here. I think that's what this is. Oh, right, classic cocktail types. It's the purple one. I did not see that coming. Okay, that's really interesting because that means we're not going to have a missing word or sort of letter swap or modification or removal or anything like that. Because if we did, it would be purple. At least that's the convention that I think is always respected. So probably still will be. All right, so what else do we have? You could kind of, I think I sort of see a whole category. You could sort of smear something, coat something, cake it onto something, or sort of plaster it on. If you imagine kind of paint or makeup or any kind of applicable substance like that. I think that might be it because I don't. That feels actually pretty good to me as verbs rather than nouns, even though these could all be nouns. So it's a bit of misdirecting in that way. I think this is probably right. It is. To cover with a thick layer. Yes. Okay. So it's on the right track with that. Okay. So what else do we have? I mean, balloon, bubble, and basketball are all spherical. They're all round. I guess a balloon doesn't need to be, but sort of classically it is. Tire is round. It seems, but so is a pie. A tire and a pie are actually round in the same way. They're both kind of, flat. They're sort of very thin segments of a cylinder, or I guess actually a torus in the case of a tire. Okay, I'm not. There might be something there, but I'll need to rule something out to make it work. Actually, no, it doesn't quite work, does it? Because even if I ruled out one of pie or tire, we'd then have three kind of roughly spherical things and then one different kind. Okay, so maybe that's not right. Oops. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So what's going on with the other words I've not yet looked at? Bar, line, floaty. Does this mean like a pool toy? I guess a pool toy has air in it. It's inflated, which you could also say about a balloon. A bubble? Yeah, if you blow a bubble, I guess that's true. Oh, but so is a tire and a basketball. So again, we've got an extra thing. I mean, a basketball is more, and a bubble is less that way, just in the sense that these other things can be inflated and re-inflated. A bubble, you blow it once and then eventually it pops and it's gone forever. So these are things that can be sort of inflated and re-inflated. I'm going to try it. I don't see anything with this last category. Yeah, things that are inflated. Okay, so what is this? Pie, bubble. Oh, graph. They're kinds of graphs. Pie or charts. Pie chart, bubble chart, bar chart, line chart. That's what it is. This is ways to sort of display data. Kinds of charts. There we go. That's what it is. Okay, great. Well, those were the connections. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.